Hey guys, Eric with EastTexasHomestead.com, and I wanted to give you an update on our garden behind us. We're gonna go ahead and do that right now. All right, so here we're down at the herb section of the garden, and it's doing pretty good. You know, we've got our sweet basil here that we've been taking quite a bit off of. We've got our curled parsley and our fat parsley, our flat parsley. I've been cutting those back pretty fierce, although we don't use them a lot, because I don't want it to do what this cinnamon basil did right here, which is bolting and going to seed. We really don't use cilantro, but we've got it and it's doing all right. We've got our bee balm, which we actually put in a pot and planted it down here, as well as lemon balm. The same goes for that. Now, as a side note, I've got all these little spearmint sprouts that came up just from roots. So as we move around here, beans are looking really bad. They're actually getting hit pretty hard with aphids. If you guys have an awesome aphid removal feature or product or something that's natural, let me know. I'm probably going to be hitting them with soap and water here pretty soon. As a side note, we thought we had bush beans here. These are climbing beans, and we never trellis or give them anything to climb on, so I get that. You can go ahead and tell me about it in the comments section anyway, though. Jalapenos. We've got these guys here. I've taken some jalapenos off already, and man, they're delicious. Here we've got lunchbox orange peppers. We've got our first one. Let's see this. They've actually, man, they're pretty productive, I'd say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this tiny little plant here. This one has got 3 on it. One of them is finally starting to go orange. We're excited about that. We've got carrots that are planted basically in between each pepper. I'll show you in a second. My wife just came out here and took a bell pepper. It was about that big around. Hey, there's another one right there. Look at this guy. Good sized bell. Looking really good. In fact, I probably should have staked this because it's just in the last day or two really started taking the plant over. But we're going to be hauling off with that guy soon. However, we do have more, I'll focus on it, more bell peppers coming. One thing I'd like your opinion on, this is an orange bell, right? This is supposed to turn orange on the plant because this thing's massive. I feel like we should have already taken it down by now, but it's not orange. So let me know about that. Next, my word, these tomatoes are enormous. I've never had tomatoes this size. So you see the tomato cage right here, standard size tomato cage. This one's coming up and over the cage and around over here. On the back side, it's gone over and around down over there. Here's another thing I'd like for you guys to tell me in the comment section below. There's no bad answer here because I just would like to hear everybody's opinion. What's the best way to stake the tomatoes once you get above the tomato cage? Just single stakes in the ground or sticks going up and tying it to them, you know, keeping them going up. Look, this guy is almost, I'd say he's probably, well, he's at least, I'd say 5 foot tall right there. This guy's coming out as well. These things are also just loaded down with tomatoes. We've taken, okay, I'm back again. My phone battery actually just died, so I don't know where it ended off, but I'll splice these two together. I just grabbed my wife's phone. I think what I was saying is that these tomato plants are actually loaded down like crazy. I've probably got, I don't know, I mean, 50 tomatoes on this one right here. That'll be greening up. My son, he's been coming down here, and just anytime they get slightly red like that, he just pops some suckers off and throws them in his mouth. Now these are grape tomatoes, and these are Super Sweet 100. now over here we've got red beefsteak, and these guys are doing really good too. We've got 3 there, 4 back there, 4 up here, 1 there, 2 more. So pretty soon we're gonna have quite a bit. Now, one thing I've been trying to do is come through and thin out the tomato, or thin these indeterminate tomatoes out pretty good. You can see right here we've got the leaf coming off this way and then the sucker coming up in between. I've been really trying to go through and cut out all these suckers. Now sometimes it hurts because this time it's too late and I've got flowers on it right there, but this is really helping out. And then that one is just already bent over. So I'm just really going through and cutting them up. Now I don't know if this is good or bad, but the sucker is actually in better condition than the leaf, and the sucker has flowers on it already, so I'm gonna leave that one. But yeah, I've come through and aggressively prune these guys out as they've been growing. Now over here I've got this indeterminate, excuse me. All right, I did it again. I just stopped the video. Hopefully we'll get back where we were at. I've got this determinate variety here, and it is just now making it to the top of the cage. But this is one stocky, hardy plant right here. Unfortunately, this guy's crawling all over it, so I need to get him staked up. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and remind you, if you have any experience here, leave me a comment below. Let me know the best way to stake these guys higher, or at least what you've done. Coming back around, we've got my comfrey cuttings here that I just gave 2 away to a subscriber. That was pretty fun. Met somebody here locally again in Tyler. Strawberries. I've been kind of disappointed here. Strawberries haven't been that great. There's that guy right there. If they get past this point right here, they end up rotting. But they are pretty tasty. Let's see what else. We planted these greens way late in the season. We realized they're probably not gonna work out well. I think that's kale right there. That might be here's the other thing. We didn't actually pay attention to what we planted where. We just kind of stuffed seeds in the ground. I think that might actually be broccoli. Hey, I think that's broccoli. Let me know if you know. That's a weed. We've got some lettuce coming up. Lavender. It's looking good. Here's another shot of the orange lunchbox orange pepper. And the backside of the tomatoes. Some of y'all notice, although yes, the house has still got red clay on it. We haven't painted yet, but check this out. We've got our cedar band there and our skirting below it. We're making progress there. Never actually potted this blueberry or the raspberry. And where's this guy at? Fun little spider right here. Where's he at? Yeah, these guys look kind of crazy. But we've been getting good blueberries off of here. My wife's been coming out and picking them. And that kind of brings us back around. Some people ask, can you use pine for your raised garden beds? We're absolutely doing it. If you haven't seen our previous videos, I'm going to go ahead and leave one right here. This will take you to the playlist of our raised garden bed. This one's going to be a surprise video that YouTube picked for you. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. Hey guys, we'll see you on the next one.